Good evening, and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school softball. 2024 softball tournament coverage presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency continues with a Division IV regional semifinal matchup as the Strasburg Tigers take on the Lucasville Valley Indians at Pickerington Central High School. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Wayne Door, Wood Electric, Wendy's, Unified Insulation, and McInturf Realty. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
Ball tournament action, regional semifinals from Pickerington, Ohio for the Division IV regional semifinals between the Strasburg Lady Tigers and the Valley Lady Indians. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Joe Geckler along with Shannon Thomas. And Shannon, we got to the regional semifinals here tonight. Beautiful facility, beautiful day. Glad the rain's holding off. We ran into some black clouds driving over here, but man, it's turned out to be a pretty nice afternoon.
Yeah, it's a real nice afternoon here. Got a nice breeze coming in towards home plate right here. So if somebody can knock one out of the park today, they're going to have to muscle up and get it out because that's a pretty strong wind blowing in from center field. And it's always nice to come down here to Pickerington Central because of the way this is set up with ball fields on each side of the press box and got a couple games going on at one time. And we got here a little early. School was still in down here, unfortunately, where my kids go to school at Indian Valley. They've been out of school for a few days, so I got here forgetting there was school and there were kids everywhere.
Yeah, my son ends up his last days tomorrow, so, you know, I get what you're saying, Shannon, with not thinking there's school in since your kid's been out for a little bit, but the ladies traveled down here from Strasburg and up here from Lucasville is where Valley is from, and it's going to be a fun matchup. First time I think Valley's been here since 2018. Of course, 3 years in a row for the Lady Tigers, and of course the two-time defending state champion Strasburg Lady Tigers return a lot of talent off of last year's team and only have 2 seniors on this year's team.
Yeah, a lot of talent and still a lot of youth, so they're sitting in a good position. And but you know, you want to go out and you want to win the state again. You want to show everybody else that it wasn't the class before you or the class before them. And like you said, Valley, they got something to prove, and the only way to prove it is go through the 2-time defending state champion.
Our high school softball action brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency is our presenting sponsor all spring long, whether it be softball, baseball, or even our track and field events that we did earlier this spring. We appreciate the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and we are in the middle of our Wood Electric pregame show. Coming up after this timeout, we're going to be joined in our Cush Financial Group in the dugout segment with Valley head coach Kayla Talby, and then we'll talk to Tom Spidell from Strasburg after that. You're listening to Big Z Sports right here with Claxon Communications. Back after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust. Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
This is Jordan Hartzler with Hartzler's Quality Housing. In today's housing market, with low inventory and rising costs, there is a need for affordable housing. With our team's knowledge and experience, we strive to provide affordable, quality housing to our customers to help them achieve their dream of homeownership. We have been a family-owned and operated business for 45 years.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Valley head coach Kayla Talby, presented by the Cush Financial Group. Coach, the ball club knocked off Sims Valley to capture the district championship. Looking back, how do you feel your team played?
Very well. We played well defensively. Our pitcher threw lights out, and we just jumped ahead offensively, which is what our game plan was going in. So they executed well, and that's why we're here.
Coach, you advanced to the regional semifinals and draw the two-time defending state champion Strasburg Lady Tigers. What do you know about them, and what do you expect from them here tonight?
They're good, but I told our girls that we belong here just as much as they do. Basically, game plan is just to work ahead in counts, keep them off bases, and attack first offensively. So.
Finally, Coach, what are your three keys for the Lady Indians to knock off the Lady Tigers and move on to the regional championship game on Friday?
Again, just keep them off the bases, work ahead in the counts with our pitcher, and attack early offensively.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck and have fun.
Thank you.
That was Valley head coach Kayla Talby joining me in the dugout, presented by the Cush Financial Group. Coming up next, I'll be joined in the dugout by Strasburg head coach Tom Spidell right here with Big Z Sports.
The Tiger's Den Sports Shop in Strasburg is just that, your one-stop shop for local high school team apparel. With a large selection of shirts, sweatshirts, hats, beanies, coats, you can have it customized to be your school's biggest fan. Whether you need a single shirt or a team order, the Tiger's Den Sports Shop in Strasburg has just what you need. For contact information, find them on Facebook.
Willendale Golf Cart Sales is conveniently located right in the heart of Strasburg on North Worcester Avenue. They are your one-stop shop for easy-go vehicles, Textron off-road vehicles, and Cushman vehicles. Once you choose your cart, then the fun begins at Willendale as they have all the accessories to deck it out. Willendale Golf Cart Sales pride themselves in providing great customer service in their sales, parts, and service departments. To see all the great reviews and to learn more, find Willendale Golf Cart Sales on Facebook.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Celebrating 20 years of excellence, Synergy Sign and Graphics proudly serves clients nationwide and beyond. For 2 decades, our passion for perfection has set us apart, earning us international acclaim. Join us in celebrating our legacy of innovation and artistry. Synergy Sign and Graphics, where cutting-edge sign design and fabrication meets old-world craftsmanship.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Strasburg head coach Tom Spidell, presented by the Cush Financial Group. Coach, the Lady Tigers knocked off Caldwell 10-0 to win the district championship for the third year in a row. Looking back, how do you feel the team played?
We were really dialed in that game. You know, the hitting was up and down the lineup, and Amelia was terrific. And, you know, that was one of the best games we played all year.
Coach, the Lady Tigers are playing in the regionals yet again in 2024. How special is that for your team and your program and these seniors?
It's very special. You know, these seniors, their first year we lost at districts, and then, you know, back-to-back state and back to regionals. So, you know, they got their goal ahead of them yet. They want to get 3 of them. So we got to just keep taking it one at a time and focus on that.
Coach, the Lucasville Valley Indians stand in your way for the regional championship appearance on Friday. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them here tonight?
Oh, you know, anytime you get to regionals, it's hard finding some film on some teams, so I'm not 100% sure what we're going to get. I'm sure they're solid defensively. Look like they've scored quite a few runs throughout the year, and the pitching's been solid. So another one we're going to have to play our best game.
Coach, your favorite question. Finally, what are your 3 keys for the Lady Tigers to knock off the Lady Indians and advance to that regional championship game on Friday?
Sure, limit our strikeouts so we put the ball in play and put pressure on them. Have defense with hopefully no errors, but limit the errors, and then find a way to score one more run.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck and have fun.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was Strasburg head coach Tom Spidell joining me in the dugout, presented by the Cush Financial Group. Coming up next, the Wendy starting lineups and first pitch of the Indians and Tigers right here with Big Z Sports.
You need unified insulation.
AC always running? Second floor always hot? Electric bills sky high? Don't let the upcoming summer months steam you out of your own home. Call Unified Insulation today. Hi, this is Jeremiah Thomas with Unified Insulation. With our help, your home will be cool and comfortable all summer long. Find us at unifiedinsulation.com.
You need unified insulation.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back to Pickerington High School, Pickerington Central High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency for our presenting sponsor for high school softball tournament action here in the regional semifinals. Big thanks to Wood Electric in our pregame show as we are wrapping up our pregame show with the Wood Electric pregame show, and of course our segments just a minute ago brought to you by the Cush Financial Group, our In the Dugout segments with the head coaches. Going to run down the Wendy starting lineup first for the Valley Indians. Number 7, Riley Weeks in center field. She leads off. Batting second, number 1, Kendall Crispin in left field. Number 12, Emily Johnson, the pitcher. Batting fourth, number 11, Carson Davis, the catcher. Number 10, Annika Carpenter, and the first pitch. Outside for ball number 1 from Amelia Spidell. Number 10, Annika Carper bats fifth and plays third. Number 6, Braxton Holbrook at first base. Number 9, Addie Wolf in right field. Number 18, Emily Barr in second. And number 4, Adeline Conway at shortstop and batting ninth. Ball 2 there to Riley Weeks. That was our Wendy starting lineups for the Valley Indians. Will get to the defensive setup for Strasburg after this pitch. Squares the bunt, does Weeks, and she's going to be outside for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Defensive.
No, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Is it 2 balls, 1 strike?
Yep.
Must have missed that one. I apologize. So 2 balls and 1 strike now to Riley Weeks, the center fielder and leadoff hitter. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes to count even to Weeks, the center fielder. Kramer, Becker, Watkins from left to right in the outfield. Sibla, Gilkerson, Richards, Reifenschneider, third to first. Olivia Spidell behind the plate, and Amelia Spidell in the circle. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, out number 1 here in the top of the first.
One thing you notice is Notre Dame Portsmouth won the first game, so they'll play the winner of this game, and the whole the whole softball team and coaches are sitting right here behind home plate, taking in this game.
Yes, they are. They probably a good thing to do to scout a little bit. And, of course, those two teams have met the last 2 years in the regional championship game. Kendall Crispin steps in. First pitch from Spidell, swung on and missed. For strike number 1, now no balls and 1 strike to Crispin. Where's number 1? Plays left field, bats from the right side. Now the 0-1 pitch. Just going to be high for ball number 1. Evens the count now, 1 ball and 1 strike. Big thanks to the Tigers Den in Strasburg for jumping on in our broadcast today and the rest of the way here in the softball season for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Of course, the game behind us, on the field behind us, the Dover Lady Tornadoes, as Strasburg Amelia Spidell misses outside for ball number 2. Dover Tornadoes, Lady Tornadoes behind us, going to play in the regional semifinals. We'll keep you up to date on that game when time permits. Here we are, 2 balls and 1 strike to Crispin. The 2-1 pitch swung on and fouled off the backstop for strike 2. Evens the count now at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Valley looking to try to time up Amelia's pitchers here, and usually if you can time it up in the first inning, when you come back around in about the 3rd or 4th, then you might be able to get a hit against her. But
swung on and missed. Strike 3, out number 2 here in the top of the first. Two batters, 2 strikeouts for Spidell. Amelia comes in. Spidell comes into the game with 891 career strikeouts. That's going to be 893 now on her career. That ball is going to be high to Emily Johnson, the pitcher.
Good afternoon and welcome to Pickerington High School Central in the regional.
Number 12, Emily Johnson, the pitcher. Bats from the right side. Spidell gets the call, drops the rosin bag, steps on the rubber, and delivers. Going to be high for ball number 2. Now 2 balls and no strikes to Johnson. Carson Davis on deck for Valley if they can get a runner on. A 2-0 pitch outside for ball number 3 now, as Johnson is ahead in the count at 3 balls and no strikes.
Yes, Spidell having a little bit of problem here in the first inning. Hitting the strike zone, and then she comes back and gets a couple Ks on the first 2 batters. Let's see if she can get herself out of a jam here.
Now the 3-0 pitch. That's going to be strike 1 right down the middle, as Emily Johnson was probably taking all the way there, Shannon.
Yeah, if you're a coach, you got to make her take it. I mean, 3 straight balls, you don't want to swing at something, chase something that you shouldn't.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. That makes the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes to Emily Johnson. 2 outs here, top of the first, no score between Strasburg and Valley. 2 batters up, 2 strikeouts for Amelia Spidell. Now has Johnson with a full count. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on and driven out to right field. The right fielder is out there, and she has it as Watkins is able to catch it, and that ends the inning. So a 1-2-3 inning for the Lady Tigers. They come up to bat here in the bottom of the first. No score between the Tigers and Indians. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Number 10. When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Reduce your energy costs and get rebates up to $400? Thad here for TMK Valley Propane. The Ohio Propane Council offers Ohio residents rebates for installing new propane water heaters and furnaces. Heck, even licensed installers can receive incentives for installation. Visit OhioPropaneRebates.com. This public service announcement is brought to you by your friends at TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to Pickering Central High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency and our Wayne Door instant replay today of the Rael Watkins out number 3 of the top of the first inning with the catch. We're going to take a look at the Wendy starting lineups for the Lady Tigers of Strasburg. Number 19, Amelia Spidell. She's in the circle and batting leadoff. Batting second, number 77, Riley Becker. She's in center field. Number 16, Olivia Spidell. She's behind the plate and catching. Batting fourth, number 9, Ella Gilkerson. She's at shortstop. Number 14, Miley Reifenschneider. She's at first base. Number 55, Ada Richards. She's at second base, batting sixth. Batting seventh is number 7, Addie Sibla. She's at third base. Number 12, Keegan Kramer in left field. And number 35, Rael Watkins in right field and batting ninth. Again, Spidell, Becker, Spidell, Gilkerson, Reifenschneider, Richards, Sibla, Kramer, and Watkins. Now the first pitch to Amelia Spidell. Going to be right over the middle for strike 1. First pitch brought to you by the Buckeye Career Center. Home plate umpire today is Bruce Varner. First base is Pam Mercer. And third base umpire is Dominique. 0-1 pitch going to be outside for ball number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Amelia Spidell. She comes into the game batting .474 with a home run and 18 RBIs. Swung on and fouled off down the third base line and out of play for strike number 2. Windy day here at Pickerington High School, home of the Tigers.
The Pickerington Central Tigers, not the Strasburg Tigers, even though they are the home team on the scoreboard today.
Outside for ball number 2. Now runs the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Amelia Spidell, one of 2 seniors on the team. Of course, Amelia Spidell headed off to Ohio Dominican University after her senior year here at Strasburg. The 2-2 pitch swung on and missed. Nope, they say she fouled it off to stay alive at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That wind coming in from center field is just brutal right at the moment.
Feels great, but it's a little...
They're not going to like it down there in that batter's box trying to hit a ball right now. I think that kind of helped Rael Watkins out there. That ball just went up in the air and it just stopped, and she was able to get over there underneath of it.
Now the break-even pitch. Again, fouled off at the plate. Nice job by Amelia Spidell to stay alive at the plate. Emily Johnson in the circle for Valley Lady Indians. They're from Lucasville, down around Portsmouth. Count 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch from Johnson to Spidell. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and out number 1 here in the bottom of the first. It's going to bring up number 77, Riley Becker. She's the center fielder for the Lady Tigers. Bats from the left side, batting .368 with 9 RBIs.
77, Riley Becker.
1 out here, bottom of the first, no score between Valley and Strasburg. Both teams black jerseys today. Black pants for Strasburg, white pants for Valley. As she pops it up, does Becker, and the third baseman makes the catch for out number 2 here in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, that was one of those ones that just popped up, and you could see the third baseman thought she had it under the glove, and the wind kind of got it and pushed her foul. She had to run over there and catch it in foul territory, but nice job by the third baseman to stay with it.
Yeah, Annika Carpenter with the nice play there to stay with it, like Shannon mentioned. Now, number 16, Olivia Spidell, the catcher, steps in with 2 outs. Going to be inside and low for ball number 1. Spidell comes in batting .479 with 2 home runs, 32 RBIs on the season. Younger sister of Amelia Spidell. Olivia only a sophomore. Now the 1-0 pitch. Outside for ball number 2. 2 balls, no strikes now to Spidell. Ella Gilkerson on deck. Miley Reifenschneider in the hole for the Lady Tigers. Now the 2-0 pitch. Just high for ball number 3. I don't know if they're intentional walk here, Shannon. They're kind of pitching around Olivia a little bit. Not a ball been close to the strike zone.
Yeah, that's one. It looks to be one of those intentional walks. But the thing is, you walk her to get to the one behind you. That's still, pretty big bat behind her.
3-0 pitch way outside for ball 4. Going to be the first base runner of the day. And that's going to be Olivia Spidell, reaches first on a walk. Going to bring up number 9, Ella Gilkerson, the shortstop. Gilkerson batting .507 with 30 RBIs and 5 home runs on the season.
For the Tigers, the shortstop, number 9, Ella Gilkerson. Shortstop, number 8, Lainey Kohler.
On deck, Miley Reifenschneider for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. 2 outs here, bottom of the first inning. No score between Valley and Strasburg. Gilkerson takes the first pitch low and inside for ball number 1 with Spidell on first base. Spidell, a very aggressive base runner. Apologize for the wind. It's coming right back into our face from center field. But feels good up here in the press box, but it probably doesn't sound good in the microphones. Now the 1-0 pitch. Going to be fouled off down the third base line for strike 1. Beautiful complex here at Pickerington Central High School, the home of the Tigers.
A lot of construction going on down here, building a brand new football stadium, adding some more classrooms, new junior high going on. So they got a lot of things going on down here, but still had time to host these regional games.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Going to be way inside of the backstop. Spidell's going to advance to second base on the pass ball. It's going to be a wild pitch on the pitcher. So Spidell now on second as the catcher walks out to talk to her pitcher, Emily Johnson. Carson Davis trying to settle her pitcher down a little bit, Shannon. 2 balls and 1 strike to Ella Gilkerson, the sophomore shortstop for the Tigers. Now the 2-1 pitch. Going to be high for ball number 3. 3 balls and 1 strike to Gilkerson. Miley Reifenschneider on deck for the Lady Tigers with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning with Olivia Spidell on second after a walk and a wild pitch. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and driven down the third base line and just foul, Shannon. Oh, my goodness, that was a foul by about 6 inches.
Yeah, if it don't go foul, it stays fair, but then it probably rolls to a ground roll double because there's no fence down there on that baseline.
I do find that kind of interesting. Like, there's no fence to keep the ball in play, but that's how they have it set up over here. So the count now full at 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here at the bottom of the first. The payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled back behind us. And over on the other field, count remains full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, Ella Gilkerson coming into the game, batting .507 with 30 RBIs and 5 home runs. Another big bat behind her is Miley Reifenschneider. She is on deck with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first with a runner on second, which is Olivia Spidell. Now the payoff pitch one more time. Outside, ball number 4, and that's going to put 2 runners on now for the big bat of Miley Reifenschneider. Reifenschneider put one out against Caldwell, and it went every bit of 300 feet, Shannon, to center field, and she got every last stitch of that softball down in Caldwell's. We're going to have a trip to the mound by head coach Kayla Talby. We're going to take a timeout and back after this with Big Z Sports.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Meeting in the circle over here at Pickerington Central High School. Miley Reifenschneider going to step in with 2 runners on and 2 outs here. Bottom of the first inning. No score between Strasburg and Valley. Reifenschneider batting .391 with 35 RBIs and 6 home runs. Takes ball 1 outside.
Yeah, I was going to say she's been pretty hot the second half of the season. 35 home runs was a little high, but she has hit them in back-to-back playoff games. And both of them were crushed.
This is the trio of sophomores. Reifenschneider only a sophomore as well for Strasburg. Now the 1-0 pitch. From inside corner for strike number 1. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Ada Richards on deck. Addie Sibla in the hole for the Lady Tigers. Now the 1-1 pitch. Going to be inside again for ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Olivia Spidell on second. Ella Gilkerson on first. Both walked. Spidell advanced to second before Gilkerson walked on a wild pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and driven out to right field. That's going to get down and over the head of the right fielder. That's going to get 1 run in. Reifenschneider touches first, heads the second, and that's going to get the 2nd run in Gilkerson, and that's going to be a 2-run double for Miley Reifenschneider. The Lady Tigers lead 2-0.
Like I said, she's had a hot bat the second half of the season, but she's really turned it up here in the playoffs. Nice big hit right there. It was kind of tailing towards the right fielder, but I think that strong wind helped curve it a little bit further. Right fielder couldn't get over there, rolled all the way to the fence.
So a 2-run, 2-out double for Miley Reifenschneider. Gives the Strasburg Lady Tigers the lead here in the bottom of the first, 2-0. That's going to bring in number 55, Ada Richards, the second baseman.
The second baseman, number 55, Ada Richards.
She bats .203 with 14 RBIs. The 15th RBI is sitting on second base if she can get a base hit. Going to be outside for ball number 1. Might have heard Coach Spidell yell from his third base coaching box, be patient, be patient. And now the 1-0 pitch. Yeah, inside for ball number 2. So 2 balls, no strikes to Ada Richards. Addie Sibla on deck for the Lady Tigers. Outside. Ooh, they called on the outside corner for strike number 1. Looked a little bit outside to me, but the umpire behind home plate, Bruce Varner, called it strike number 1. So 2 balls and 1 strike to Ada Richards. Fouled at the plate, back to the backstop for strike number 2. Runs the count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Big thanks to Niedenthal & Company for jumping on board the rest of the way with the Strasburg Lady Tigers. We appreciate Niedenthal & Company over in Strasburg. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off towards the first base dugout and out of play. Count remains even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that one kind of tailed into her hands a little bit, and she was able to get the bat on it to get it foul. I think she kind of wanted to do maybe a check swing right there, but in the process, she's still alive.
So, again, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Bottom of the first, 2 runs in on a 2-run RBI double by Miley Reifenschneider. Now the 2-2 pitch. Again, fouled off at the plate. Nice job by Richards to stay alive. Count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, she wasn't quite sure if that one was going to be a ball or strike, so she just reached out there, put a little contact on it, make sure she has another chance.
Wind's blowing in from center field. Now the break-even pitch. Swung on and popped up. Third baseman running over, looking, and she cannot come up with it. And it's going to drop to the grass here at Pick Central High School for a foul ball. Count going to remain at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Wayne Dorr instant replay, you can see she runs and gives it an effort and just can't quite come up with it. But our Wayne Dorr instant replay, big thanks to the Claxon Communications crew. We got the main man again, Shannon.
Yeah.
How do we get Casey all the time? I think we pull some strings.
He just wants to hang out with me.
That's what it is. Everybody wants to hang out with you. I wanted to ride down with you, so I met you today. Again, fouled back to the screen. Great job by Richards to stay alive with 2 strikes on her. Count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Andrew Dunlap on the cameras today for us. I think Casey told me Natalie Holbrook went diva mode on us today, and she's a little sick. But big-time Lydia Brady doing some things for us today as well, and we appreciate her. We miss Lydia. The 2-2 pitch swung on and missed, and the throw down to first for the out. It goes 2 to 3 on the put-out on the strikeout, but 2 big runs for the Strasburg Lady Tigers, and after one, Strasburg 2, Valley nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Welcome back to Pick Central High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, our presenting sponsor for our spring sports coverage of softball, baseball, and track and field. And now that's going to be the first pitch on the outside corner to strike number 1 to Carson Davis, the catcher. She's in the hole now at 0 balls and 1 strike. Top of the second inning, Strasburg leads 2-0 over Valley. Winner of this game heads on to Friday night for the regional championship game. Swing and a miss by Davis, strike number 2. And they will take on Portsmouth Notre Dame. Whoever wins this game, if it's Strasburg, it'll be 3 years in a row that they battle Portsmouth Notre Dame for the right to go to Akron Firestone Stadium and the state Final Four. Outside for ball number 1 to Davis. Shannon, you got to be at the game last year. I was the year, this is my first regional. I was at the state championship run 2 years ago, but you got to see that Portsmouth Notre Dame team last year.
Yeah, I was down here last year for the regional final, and I was at the state title games 2 years in a row, and some outstanding softball. And we got outstanding softball in our area, along with, Strasburg and Indian Valley, Dover, New Philly, Conotton Valley. I mean, Tusky Valley's been having a good run. Sandy Valley made a deep run this year. I mean, a lot of good softball in our area.
All change up in the dirt. Going to run the count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, we are blessed with a lot of good girls softball in our area. You mentioned a bunch of the teams. You got some teams that are very young and up and coming. You mentioned Tusky Valley. I believe they had 2 seniors. Swing and a miss by Davis for out number 1 and strikeout number 3 for Amelia Spidell.
You mentioned, track. We got into track coverage this year, and this week is regionals for all the track kids in our area. And we got a lot of kids in our area that qualified for the regional, so we got to say good luck to all those kids, and hopefully they can all punch their ticket to the state this weekend.
Annika Carpenter steps in. Swing and a miss for strike number 1. I know one runner near and dear to your heart is going to be in the regionals, and one Colton Thomas. I believe the hurdles, correct?
Yeah, hurdles and 4x100 relay team, but
I didn't think he was that fast. He must get his speed from his dad.
I don't know about that.
Outside for ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Carpenter. So his mom then has all the speed in the family.
I think he taught himself.
There you go. Come on, you got to give credit to one of the parents, right?
Maybe it's genetics and it comes from his Uncle Pork Chop over there.
Swing and a miss by Carpenter. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I was hoping you'd say from you. I'm sure I heard you were fast. Oh, maybe that was in the race car.
I was a lineman. I wasn't fast.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Carpenter. The pitch. Strike 3 on the outside corner for out number 2 here in the 2nd inning. Strikeout number 4 for Spidell.
I'm telling you, there's just something about the postseason. When she gets going, man, she just keeps dropping the Ks.
895 career strikeouts now for Amelia Spidell, on her way to 900. Now the first pitch to the next batter, Braxton Holbrook. Swings and misses for strike number 1. Holbrook bats from the left side and plays first base. You don't see this very often. 2 ponytails out the backside of the helmet. Usually see 1. The 0-1 pitch, outside corner, strike number 2 to Holbrook. Corners in tight. 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3, out number 3 here in the top of the 2nd inning, and after 1.5, Strasburg 2, Valley nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Welcome back to Pickerington Central High School. Bottom of the 2nd inning, Strasburg 2, Valley nothing. 7, 8, and 9
7, the third baseman.
for the Lady Tigers. Number 7, Addie Sibla steps in, batting .257 with 16 RBIs on the season. Keegan Kramer and Rael Watkins to follow here in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch from Johnson to Sibla. Going to be high for ball number 1. Try to get you an update here in just a moment on the game across the way between the Dover Lady Tornadoes. Inside corner, strike number 1 to Addie Sibla. Again, 7, 8, and 9 here in the bottom of the second inning. Strasburg leads 2-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Outside for ball number 2. Now 2 balls and 1 strike. Big thanks to our sponsors today. Willendale Golf Cart Sales in Strasburg. Inside corner for strike number 2. Runs the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Listen, if you live in one of those communities that now legalize golf carts to be allowed to run around on the streets, get up there to Willendale, because they got everything from 2-seaters to 4-seaters to 6-seaters. They can hook you up with anything.
Now the 2-2 pitch swung on and missed for strike 3 and out number 1 here in the bottom of the second inning.
Heading to the plate for the Tigers, the left fielder, number 12, Keegan Kramer.
Going to bring in Keegan Kramer, the left fielder. That's .378 with 11 RBIs coming into the game. I wish Sugar Creek would legalize golf carts. That'd be a nice little treat for us over there, especially during the Swiss Fest. First pitch swung on and missed for strike number 1. Of course, around the Swiss Fest area there, you can ride golf carts. At least the Swiss Fest crew can. Now the 0-1 pitch to Kramer. Going to be inside for ball number 1. Dover, no score in their game, right behind us, over on field number 1, I believe that is over there. Back behind us. At least they could have been beside us so we could watch both games, kind of, but I'd get confused and start calling that game over there.
I keep trying to lean back, but my cord keeps jerking me back forward.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Inside for ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike with 1 out here. Bottom of the second inning, 2-0. Strasburg leads Valley.
Her teammates were probably like, you need to wear that one, but that would have hurt the kneecap.
Oh, it would have hurt. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's going to be high for ball number 3. Rael Watkins on deck for the Lady Tigers. Amelia Spidell in the hole, back to the top of the order if they can get a runner or 2 on. Third baseman in shallow is Annika Carpenter. Swing and a miss by Kramer. Runs the count full now to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nice crowd on hand. Strasburg faithful down the third base line. In the out of play, obviously no fence over there as we mentioned. Now the payoff pitch. Outside corner, strike number 3 and out number 2 here in the bottom of the second inning. Going to bring in number 35, Rael Watkins, the right fielder.
Right fielder, number 35.
Rael Watkins, she had 2 big hits down at the last game out at Buckeye Trail Field. The one hit right at the top of the fence.
She was aggressive on the bases against Caldwell. Now the first pitch inside for ball number 1 to Rael Watkins, batting .208 with 8 RBIs on the season. A couple updates for you. Again, no score between Unodo and Dover in the bottom of the second. St. Clairsville up on New Philadelphia in baseball in the bottom of the second. And Highland Strasburg in the bottom of the second. No score in baseball. Shot down the right field line and just foul for strike number 1.
Coach Spidell tried to have the quick hands down there, but kind of couldn't glove it.
Not sure how hard he tried with a bare hand. I'm not sure that would have felt very good. Catch it on the bone of your hand.
He got a piece of it.
Now the 1-1 pitch to Watkins. Outside for ball number 2. Baseball action going on today, back up close to home, of course. At Garraway High School, we got Highland taking on Strasburg in the district championship game. Defending state champ Highland Hawks. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and popped up to right field. Right fielder going back. I think she lost it, and it's going to drop to the field, and it bounces off the fence, and she gets a double as Raelle Watkins. It got up in the wind, and that wind wreaked havoc on the left fielder, Kendall Chrisman, and she couldn't come down with it and ran into the fence a little bit. She kind of shaken up. I think she's going to be okay, but a big hit there from Watkins with a double.
I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for the wind, it's hard to tell how far that ball would have went because she got a piece of that one. Just a freshman for the Tigers.
Watkins hitting the ball well the last couple of games for the Lady Tigers. Gets us back to the top of the order, and Amelia Spidell, who struck out swinging her first time up, she's 0 for 1. Swung on and driven out to right center field, and that's going to be caught by the center fielder. Nice play by Riley Weeks to record out number 3, but that ball was stung by Amelia Spidell, and that's going to be 3 outs, and that's going to be the inning for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. To the top of the third, Strasburg leads 2-0. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Welcome back to Pickerington Central High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. We're in the top of the third inning. Strasburg leads 2-0. Going to have 7, 8, and 9 for Valley. And that's going to be a swing and a miss by Addie Wolf, the right fielder and number 7 hitter for the Lady Indians. Wolf, Barr, and Conway here in the top of the third. 7, 8, 9. Strasburg leads 2-0. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike number 2. Now no balls and 2 strikes. Ron's Heating and Cooling jumps on as a sponsor for our softball action. Temperatures warming up. Make sure you get that air conditioner checked out. Ron's Heating and Cooling outside for ball number 1 to Addie Wolf. We appreciate Ron's Heating and Cooling for jumping on and supporting our local athletes.
And if you're like my wife and you complain of what the AC set on, then you might want to call Ron's Heating and Cooling and have them check out your furnace, because I think I got my wife froze out already.
Swung on and fouled back to the screen at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Stays at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, I get that, Shannon. My wife gets cold a lot easier than I do. And it's usually set at about 74, 75 at night, and she'll crank it up to about 77 by the time I get up in the morning. And I'm like, why is it so stinking hot in the house?
Mine's set at 70.
Oh, jeez.
If they get to control the heat in the wintertime, I get to control the AC in the summertime.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3, out number 1 here in the top of the third inning. That's 6 strikeouts now for Amelia Spidell. Going to bring in number 18, Emily Barr.
Second baseman, number 18, Emily Barr.
Adeline Conway on deck for the Lady Indians. First pitch to Barr. Swung on and fouled off for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Spidell walks around behind the circle, looks down at her glove and her wristband, drops the rosin bag, steps on, rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike number 2 to Emily Barr, the second baseman for the Lady Indians. Top of the third, Strasburg leads 2-0.
Number 1, Olivia McClure.
Third baseman in shallow. Swung on and fouled back to the screen. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. You know, last couple games I've done, Shannon, I've noticed the ball return there on the backstop. I think that's a really cool idea. I think most teams need to adopt that. That's a really neat idea.
Yeah, a lot of the newer fields going up, they put them in, but this one here, they like made their own makeshift, and it gets the job done.
Swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 2 here in the top of the third. Strikeout number 7 for Amelia Spidell. Going to bring in number 4, Adeline Conway, the shortstop. First appearance on the day, or first plate appearance on the day. Swing and a miss. Strike one, number 1 to Conway. Now no balls and 1 strike. 2-0 Strasburg leads here, top of the third on a 2-run RBI double by Miley Reifenschneider. Back in the first inning. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Amelia Spidell, I think Shannon has found a groove here in the third inning.
Yeah, she gets in that groove. That's something you don't want to see if you're the opposing team. She gets kind of locked in that zone, and she just gets on a roll.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 3 here in the third inning. And after 2.5, Strasburg 2, Valley nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Welcome back to Pickerington Central High School. Bottom of the third inning, Strasburg leads 2-0. Big thanks to our Tuscarawas Insurance Agency presenting sponsor, and we appreciate them all spring long.
77, Riley Becker.
Quick score update on the field behind us. Dover has taken the lead 1-0, headed into the bottom of the third.
Now Riley Becker steps in, slaps at it, gets it past the third baseman to the shortstop. They're not going to get her. That's going to be a base hit. Riley Becker with a slap base hit down the third base line. Nice swinging, slap hitter, Shannon. We talk about it a lot, and she slapped it right past the third baseman, and with her speed, they're not going to get her.
Yeah, those slap hitters, that's an art. She does a real good job at it. Like you said, the third baseman couldn't get it, but the shortstop was able to get to it. But, just Becker with the speed already has that head start coming out of that left-hander batter's box. Got there plenty of time.
Now Olivia Spidell steps in. She walked her first time up, takes a strike on the outside corner. Spidell walked and scored on the double by Miley Reifenschneider. Becker now 1 for 2 on the day. Of course, Spidell, no official plate appearance. Down in the count now, no balls and 1 strike. Swing and foul back behind us. It's going to be strike number 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Olivia Spidell, the catcher. Wears number 16. Bats from the right side. Ella Gilkerson on deck for the Lady Tigers. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and driven down the third baseline. Heads up over there as it was on a line headed for the spectators. The sea of orange over down the third base line, and it was foul. But, man, did Spidell put a charge into that one, Shannon.
Yeah, she got a hold of it, just couldn't quite get it straight.
That would have been a definite run if that would have bounced down the third base line into the fence. Short dimensions here at Pickerington Central, 185 down the left field line and right field line, and 200 in center field. No balls, 2 strikes to Olivia Spidell. Runner on first is Becker. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and dribbled back off the pitcher. The shortstop gets it, fires the first, and she gets her at first. Nice play by the shortstop, Adeline Conway, to field the ricochet off the pitcher's glove and to get Spidell by a half a step at first base. Check out our Wayne Dorr replay on this one, Shannon.
Yeah, that's a nice job right there by the shortstop.
Number 9, Ella Gilkerson.
Got her by about a half a step for out number 1, but the runner does advance to second. That goes 1-6-3 on the putout if you're scoring at home. Now Ella Gilkerson steps up and shoots one over towards the shortstop, and she ranges all the way into foul territory and makes the catch off the bat of Ella Gilkerson for out number 2. The shortstop, Adeline Conway, doing some work here in the bottom of the third.
To the plate for the Tigers, the first baseman, number 14, Miley Reifenschneider.
So Miley Reifenschneider steps in. She is 1 for 1 on the day with a 2-run double back in the first inning. Her bat's on fire the last several games for the Lady Tigers, and she takes a healthy cut at that one and comes up missing, or comes up empty. No balls and 1 strike now to Reifenschneider. Becker on second with 2 outs. Now the 0-1 pitch. Outside corner for strike number 2 to Reifenschneider. Reifenschneider came into the game batting .391 with 35 RBIs and 6 home runs. You can put 2 more RBIs and upper average a little bit. After her first at bat, now the 0-2 pitch. Going to be high and inside for ball number 1. Reifenschneider, only a sophomore, Shannon. A lot of young talent for the Strasburg Lady Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, youth is a good problem to have. And they tend to have a really good youth program up there in Strasburg, and then it just leads right into the high school program.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed on the changeup as Johnson gets Reifenschneider to strike out, and that's going to be all you can, that's going to be it for the third inning for the Lady Tigers. And after 3, Strasburg still leads 2-0 back after this with Big Z Sports.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Dorr, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Dorr has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Dorr, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust. Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to Pickerington Central High School as Riley Weeks fouls the first pitch off for strike number 1 from Amelia Spidell. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Strasburg leads 2-0 over Valley from Lucasville. The Lady Indians, first appearance in the regional semifinal since 2018. Now the 0-1 pitch swung on and fouled down towards the Sea of Orange again, and that's out of play for strike number 2.
Now batting, center fielder number 21, Alexis Book.
8 strikeouts on the day for Amelia Spidell. 1 more gives her 900 for her career. Now the 0-2 pitch, going to be popped up again, out of play towards the field number 0-2, I believe that is over there.
Yep. Yeah, 0-2.
No balls and 2 strikes now to Riley Weeks, the leadoff hitter. She is 0 for 1 with a strikeout on the day. Now the 0-2 pitch. Going to be a changeup in the dirt for ball number 1 to Weeks. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 4th inning. Strasburg leads 2-0 over Valley. About a 2-hour trip for both teams here to Pickerington. Now the 1-2 pitch, swung on again and found to the screen. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Big thanks to Synergy Sign and Graphics in Strasburg. Jim Dawson and the crew over there doing a great job as always at Synergy Sign and Graphics. If you need a new sign for your business, give Jim a call over there. They do outstanding work. Now the 1-2 pitch, going to be inside for ball number 2. Count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Riley Weeks. Spinell gets the sign. Now Rocks delivers. Going to be inside and low for ball number 3. Runs the count full now to 3 balls and 3 balls and 2 strikes to Riley Weeks. Weeks appealing something to the home plate umpire. He says, nope, it is a full count. Now they're going to call time here to talk to the officials. Are going to talk. It should be a full count. It should be 3 balls and 2 strikes. I think she's saying it should only be 2 and 2, but I think she missed a pitch somewhere. But 3 balls and 2 strikes is what we have. Conference was quick at the center of the field. Now umpires back in position. Weeks steps in. Now the payoff pitch from Spidell. She rocks and delivers. It's going to be slapped to the shortstop. Fires to first. And they're not going to get her. That's going to be a base hit, the first one of the day for the Valley Lady Indians. So Riley Weeks gets on with a slap base hit to shortstop, kind of like Rael Watkins back in the last inning. Or not Rael Watkins, but Riley Becker did the same thing when she batted her last time up. Slapped it just between the shortstop and third baseman for a base hit. That's going to bring in Kendall Chrisman, the left fielder who struck out her first time up.
Yeah, it takes that little late bounce getting over there, so it takes a little bit to play it.
The bunt fielded by Spidell. And that's going to be a sacrifice 1-3 to get the runner to second base. Nice little bit of small ball there by Kendall Crispin. So a sacrifice bunt goes 1-4 for out number 1 here in the top of the 4th inning.
Batting for the Indians, pitcher number 12, Emily Johnson.
Emily Johnson steps in. She flew out to the right fielder. Rael Watkins her last time up. Apologize for the wind, folks. Wind's blowing in from center field right into our face here in the press box. Swung on and driven down the right field line, and that's going to be out of play for strike number 1. So runner on second with 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. Weeks with a infield single. She has some wheels out there at second base. Chrisman with a nice sacrifice bunt to get her over to second. Now Emily Johnson trying to help herself out with a hit to maybe get a run in for the Lady Indians. No balls and 1 strike to Johnson. The pitch is going to be swung on and fouled off down the first base line for strike number 2. So no balls, 2 strikes to Emily Johnson, the pitcher, the opposing pitcher. Amelia Spidell, 1 strikeout away from 900 in her career as a Strasburg Lady Tiger. Of course, holds records in a state championship game for strikeouts in a game and strikeouts in the state Final Four. The 0-2 pitch, strike 3 called, and there it is, number 900 for Amelia Spidell as she gets Emily Johnson looking on strike 3. So out number 2 here in the top of the 4th.
The Indians, a catcher number 11, Carson Davis.
And that's going to be career strikeout number 900 for Amelia Spidell. Going to bring in number 11, Carson Davis, the catcher, with 2 outs. Outside for ball number 1.
Got the runner trapped over here.
They do, and they got her running back. And now they got her in a pickle. Goes back, and they're going to tag her out, and that's going to do it for the top of the 4th inning. Nice heads-up play there by the defense for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. We'll take a look at that replay after we come back. You're listening to High School Sports with Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications. Back after this.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Welcome back to Pickerington Central High School. Bottom of the 4th inning, our Wayne Dorr instant replay going to be a special one for Amelia Spidell as she gets strikeout number 900 in her illustrious career as a Strasburg Lady Tiger. And congratulations to Amelia Spidell on our Wayne Dorr instant replay of her 900th career strikeout as a Strasburg Lady Tiger. And we're here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 2-0 Strasburg leads. We're going to have 5, 6, 7, and 8 step up for the Lady Tigers, leading 2-0. Big thanks to Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, our presenting sponsor. And, of course, all of our sponsors here today. Don't forget, coming up in our postgame, our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame, we'll announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Ada Richards steps in, takes ball number 1. So we have 6, 7, and 8. Richards, Sibla, and Kramer. Outside line down the third base line and just foul for strike number 1.
Yeah, Coach Spidell wasn't going to try to play that one. He just went ahead and did a little dance and the electric slide and got out of the road.
Top of the 4th inning, Unodo and Dover now tied at 1 on the game on the field behind us.
No.
Is it different?
No, they took Udioto took the lead 3-1.
3-1 now. I missed a couple runs there. Swing and a miss by Richards, and that's going to make the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. I'll make sure I just keep my eye on this game. I thought I had an eye on both games, but all night long Shannon Thomas corrected me, and I appreciate that. So 3-1 Unodo. Is that how you say it?
There's a bunch of ways you can say it, and you're always going to be wrong.
Swung on and driven out to left center field. The left fielder under it and makes the catch for out number 1. Nice play that time by Kendall Chrisman to record out number 1 here in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting left fielder number 5, Madeline Geckler.
Addie Sibla steps in, the third baseman. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout on the day. Strasburg leads 2-0 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Big thanks to Hartzler's Quality Housing in Dover for stepping on and jumping in on our coverage of high school softball the rest of the way here this spring. We appreciate Jordan Hartzler and the guys over there at Hartzler's Quality Housing in Dover. Inside corner, strike number 1 to Addie Sibla. Go take a look at their lot. They have some beautiful homes over there. Talk to the guys over there at Hartzler's Quality Housing. They'll get you set up and taken care of. Now the 0-1 pitch is going to be high for ball number 1. Bottom of the 4th inning, St. Clairsville leads New Philadelphia in baseball action 2-1.
Hey, I made a mistake on that Dover score too.
Yeah?
Yeah, Dover actually leading 3-1.
Dover's leads 3-1.
Yeah,
So, hey, you know what?
I keep forgetting Dover's the guest on the scoreboard.
So who corrected you?
The main man, Casey Claxon.
Oh, Claxon did. All right, Casey corrected. All right, we're all getting corrected here today for our mistakes, and we're good with that. Now, 1 ball, 1 strike, swing and a miss by Addie Cibla. Now runs the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cibla comes in batting .257 with 16 RBIs. Is 0 for 1 on the day. Winner plays Portsmouth Notre Dame on Friday for the regional championship. 1-2 pitch going to be swung and fouled back to the screen. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Friday's game, regional championship for a trip to the state Final Four in Akron Firestone Stadium. Strasburg hoping to get there for the 3rd year in a row and defend their state title that they've won the last 2 years. A 1-2 pitch. Right on the outside corner, strike 3 and out number 2 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Emily Johnson doing a nice job in the circle. She's gotten into a little groove here, gotten a few strikeouts on the board today herself as Keegan Kramer steps in for the Lady Tigers. 6 strikeouts for Emily Johnson for the Lady Indians. Inside for ball number 1 to Keegan Kramer. Kramer comes into the game batting .378. She is 0 for 1, struck out looking her first time up back in the 2nd inning. Now the 1-0 pitch. Outside corner for strike number 1. Count even now at 1 ball and 1 strike. Almost 6 o'clock, here at the bottom of the 4th inning. Quick moving softball game. Strasburg up 2-0. Now the 1-1 pitch, going to get back to the backstop for ball number 2. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Several area teams still alive on the baseball side of things and softball for our area. Outside for ball number 3. Of course, Highland and Strasburg, they're still alive, but yet they're playing each other in the district championship game out at Garraway tonight. I know the Dover baseball team won a thriller last night, I believe, up against Chardon. Dover girls, of course, still alive behind us. Ball number 4 to Keegan Kramer. Going to get a base runner with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th, bringing up number 35, Raelle Watkins.
Sandy Valley Cardinals lead Burnsville 3-0, bottom of the 3rd inning in baseball.
It's another team that's still alive, the Sandy Valley Cardinals. Doing a great job in the district championship game against Barnesville, the number 1 seed. I believe Sandy is the 2 seed. So the seeds played out in the districts, the 1 versus the 2. Be a changeup outside for ball number 1 to Watkins. Of course, I believe Carrollton's still available or still alive.
Carrollton lost.
Did they lose?
Yep,
okay,
they lost.
Did not catch that one. So Carrollton's season.
It was 5-4 against Indian Creek. What a great game it was.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Strike on the outside corner for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Raelle Watkins.
For the Crimson Tornadoes.
Some news out of high school baseball yesterday, I believe it was, as Shannon McComb steps down as Indian Valley baseball coach. So the Braves looking for a new head man in their dugout. Ball fouled back to the screen for strike number 2. McComb did a fantastic job at Indian Valley. Shannon, of course, back in, I believe it was 2009 with that state title run. And, of course, been at it a long time. His son, Tanyan, headed off to college. And I bet that him stepping down had a little bit to do with that. Wanted to see his boy play in college.
Yeah, you've been there for 19 years. You won a state title with the program. Great teacher in the school. And Tanyan headed to Ashland, so...
Swing and a miss by Watkins, and that's going to be out number 3 to end the 4th inning, but Strasburg still leads with 1 runner left. 2-0 Strasburg. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
This is Jordan Hartzler with Hartzler's Quality Housing. In today's housing market, with low inventory and rising costs, there is a need for affordable housing. With our team's knowledge and experience, we strive to provide affordable, quality housing to our customers to help them achieve their dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned and operated business for 45 years.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Harslers.com. The Tiger's Den Sports Shop in Strasburg is just that, your one-stop shop for local high school team apparel. With a large selection of shirts, sweatshirts, hats, beanies, coats, you can have it customized to be your school's biggest fan. Whether you need a single shirt or a team order, the Tiger's Den Sports Shop in Strasburg has just what you need. For contact information, find them on Facebook.
Top of the fifth inning back at Pickerington Central High School. Strasburg leads Valley 2-0 here in the regional semifinals with a chance or a trip to the regional championship game on Friday. Carson Davis steps in for the Lady Indians. Takes ball one high and inside. After 5 innings at Garraway High School, Highland leads Strasburg in some baseball action, district championship baseball action. 2-0, Highland leads Strasburg. Foul back to the screen.
I don't know that I've ever seen a softball get stuck in the fence.
Yeah, a little different. I've never seen that before either. It's pinned right in. It looks like there's a little extra line of fencing there as Olivia Spidell turns into Spider-Woman and climbs the fence and kind of.
There's not much Olivia Spidell won't do.
I agree with that. I'm gonna throw a racing reference at you. A little Helio Castroneves climbing the fence there, right?
Yep.
Okay. See, I'm not much of a race fan, but I do know that.
Yeah, Helio's climbed the fence a few times over at Indy.
Is he in the big race this weekend, or is he done racing?
That I couldn't tell you. I thought Helio retired.
Did he retire?
I have to ask Chris. He's the Indy guy.
I'll say maybe if Chris Kale's listening or watching our game, maybe he'll text us and let us know if Helio Castroneves is still racing in the Indy series. Outside for ball number 3. 3 balls and 1 strike now to Carson Davis. She is 0 for 1 with a strikeout on the day. 2-0 top of the 5th inning. Strasburg leads Valley. 3-1 pitch. Going to be popped up to second baseman. And nice play there by the second baseman. Ada Richards on the short pop-up. Had to run a long way. That wind was holding it up there for her as she makes the play for out number 1.
Now batting for the Indians, the third baseman, number 10, Annika Carpenter.
Annika Carpenter steps in, the third baseman. She struck out looking back in the second inning. One of Amelia Spidell's 9 strikeouts on the day. Swing and a miss for strike number 1. The 0-1 pitch going to be high for ball number 1. Count even now at 1 ball and 1 strike. Inside corner for strike number 2 to Carpenter. She was 1-2 in her first at bat. Got caught looking on strike number 3. Let's see what happens here on this 1-2 pitch. Outside corner, strike 3 called. Caught looking again is Annika Carpenter, and that's strikeout number 10 for Amelia Spidell, and out number 2 here in the top of the 5th inning.
The best part about that strikeout is Olivia Spidell gave the fist pump, calling the strikeout before the umpire did because she knew it was a good strike.
As you see the Wayne Dorr instant replay of the strikeout there for Amelia Spidell as the next pitch to Braxton Holbrook is swung on and missed for strike number 1. Amelia Spidell, something special to watch. Gonna miss watching her play here at the high school level after she's technically already graduated from Strasburg. She moves on to Ohio Dominican University in the fall to continue her softball career. Bunted at. That's going to be strike number 2 by Holbrook. Remember off the top of your head how many strikeouts she had in the state championship game last year? Was it 19?
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at our post because it was a lot.
It was a state record in the state championship game, and very special outing for Amelia Spidell. And
I know she went through, I believe, the first 12 batters. She struck them all out before she got help from defense.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and out number 3 here at the top of the 5th inning. And after 4.5, Strasburg leads 2-0. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Willendale Golf Cart Sales is conveniently located right in the heart of Strasburg on North Worcester Avenue. They are your one-stop shop for easy-go vehicles, Textron off-road vehicles, and Cushman vehicles. Once you choose your cart, then the fun begins at Willendale as they have all the accessories to deck it out. Willendale Golf Cart Sales pride themselves in providing great customer service in their sales, parts, and service departments. To see all the great reviews and to learn more, find Willendale Golf Cart Sales on Facebook.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Strasburg leads 2-0. Back to the top of the order for the Lady Tigers, Amelia Spidell, Riley Becker, and Olivia Spidell. Shot to the shortstop, fielded by the shortstop, and she fires in the dirt. Nice job by the first baseman, Braxton Holbrook, to dig that throw out from the shortstop. Adeline Conway for out number 1 as Spidell gave it a ride to shortstop, but Conway picking it nice over there at her position.
To the plate for the Tigers, center fielder number 77, Riley Becker.
Riley Becker steps in. She is 1 for 2 on the day. Had a single her last time up. Tries to run up and hit that one. That one's inside for ball number 1.
Top of the bottom of the 5th inning for the Sherman Hanks. Second baseman number 8, Haley Hall.
So Becker, the center fielder, slap hitting left-hander. 1-0 pitch, slaps at it right to the third baseman, who's playing about a quarter of the way in and caught it without even moving for out number 2. That's going to bring in Olivia Spidell.
Batting next for the Tigers, catcher number 16, Olivia Spidell.
She is 0 for 1 on the day. She did walk and score a run. Her last time up, she grounded into a 1-6-3 out. Back to the pitcher off her glove. Conway at shortstop did a great job of fielding it off the ricochet and getting Spidell by a half a step at first base. She takes the first one high for ball number 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Inside corner for strike number 1. Count even now at 1 ball and 1 strike. Big thanks to Tigers Den in Strasburg for jumping on during our softball action here today and the rest of the way this season. The 1-1 pitch swung on and driven down the left field line, but foul as the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Highland leads Strasburg in baseball action now 3-0. Inside for ball number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, count even to Olivia Spidell. Ella Gilkerson on deck. Miley Reifenschneider in the hole. If they can get a runner or 2 on here in the bottom of the 5th as the Tigers lead 2-0. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Now the break-even pitch. Inside and high for ball number 3. Nice eye there by Spidell. Of course, the younger sister of Amelia.
Barnesville's added a couple runs, but Sandy Valley still leads 3-2 in the 4th inning.
Payoff pitch swung on and lying down the third base line, just out of the reach of the third base coach and head coach, Tom Spidell. St. Clairsville up on New Philly, 2-1 in the bottom of the 5th. More baseball action. Big thanks to Adam Soweski keeping us updated here today. Payoff pitch going to be low for ball number 4 as Spidell reaches on the walk, her second walk of the day.
Game behind us, Dover's now leading 4-1. So the Lady Tornadoes added another run.
Batting for the Tigers, the shortstop, number 9, Ella Gilkerson.
They're in the 5th inning, I do believe.
So they're right on track with us here. Bottom of the 5th inning, 2 outs, runner on. Now Ella Gilkerson steps in, the sophomore shortstop. She is 0 for 1 on the day. Takes the first pitch in the dirt as Spidell aggressive and takes second on the stolen base. It's one thing about Olivia Spidell is you got to watch her on the base pass. She will take a base whenever she wants. Gilkerson 0 for 1 on the day with a walk and a run scored. She popped out to the shortstop her last time up. Swung on and fouled over towards the dugout. Makes the count even now at 1 ball and 1 strike. Miley Reifenschneider on deck. She had a 2-run RBI double back in the 1st inning for the lone 2 runs on the scoreboard by either team. Now the 1-1 pitch. Inside for ball number 2 as Spidell gets a third of the way to third base and hustles back to second base as she gets a nice lead there, trying to make something happen. Sun's still out here at Pickerington Central High School, home of the Tigers. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled off. Count remains at 2 balls and 1 strike. Or excuse me, it makes it 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Gilkerson. Count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Reifenschneider on deck, hoping to get a chance here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and popped up. The shortstop Conway running over. Does she get it? She does. And that's going to be out number 3. Nice play there by Conway at short with a running all the way over from her shortstop position. Way past into out of play territory. Makes the catch. And after 5, Strasburg 2, Valley nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Celebrating 20 years of excellence, Synergy Sign and Graphics proudly serves clients nationwide and beyond. For 2 decades, our passion for perfection has set us apart, earning us international acclaim. Join us in celebrating our legacy of innovation and artistry. Synergy Sign and Graphics, where cutting-edge sign design and fabrication meets old-world craftsmanship.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Welcome back to Pickerington Central High School. Top of the 6th inning. The Strasburg Lady Tigers lead Valley Lady Indians 2-0 for a trip to the regional championship game on Friday night at stake to take on the Portsmouth Notre Dame. Sure what they're, I would imagine they're the Irish. The Titans. Okay, all right. You would think anything Notre Dame would be the Irish, but it is the Titans. So we'll see what happens here the rest of the way. Again, top of the sixth inning. Addie Wolf steps in, 7, 8, and 9 for the Lady Indians. First pitch to Wolf, going to be outside for ball number 1. Big thanks to Niedenthal and Company over in Strasburg, jumping on and supporting our local athletes this spring. Now the 1-0 pitch swung on and popped up as Reifenschneider gives it a look, and it goes out of play for strike number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Addie Wolf. Also, Willendale Golf Cart Sales. Chase Willis, owner-operator over there, does a nice job if you need a golf cart for your home or out at the lake. That ball shot down to Reifenschneider at first base and off of her, might ricocheted off her right foot and goes into right center field. She's hobbling a little bit, but that's going to be a base hit for Addie Wolf. That was a hard shot down that first base line. Reifenschneider looks to be okay.
Yeah, it was a hard hit ball. It got on her quick there and just kind of ricocheted off of her, and just got to buckle down now and get the next batter.
Going to be Emily Barr stepping in. She struck out one of Amelia Speidel's 11 on the day. Reifenschneider, she's not afraid. She steps in and crashes as they're going to pop that up. Reifenschneider going to catch it. She does for out number 1 here at the top of the 6th inning. Nice play there by the sophomore Miley Reifenschneider. Popping up the bunt attempt did Barr.
It kind of got up a little bit in that wind, took a big U-turn. She had to turn and run towards foul, but nice play by Reifenschneider.
Adeline Conway, the shortstop, has played very well on defense here today for the Lady Indians. Outside, she takes ball 1. Riley Weeks on deck. With 1 out here in the top of the 6th, Strasburg leads 2-0. Swing and a miss by Conway for strike number 1. Count even now at 1 ball and 1 strike again. Riley Weeks on deck. Kendall Chrisman in the hole for the Lady Indians. Looking ahead to the bottom of the 6th, Reifenschneider, Richards, and Sibla for the Lady Tigers. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 for Amelia Speidel to Adeline Conway. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Speidel gets her call, rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 2 here in the top of the 6th inning, and that's strikeout number 12 for Amelia Speidel. Takes us back to the top of the order. Number 7, Riley Weeks for the Lady Indians of River, or Valley. They're on the river. How about that, Shannon? Down in Portsmouth or Lucasville. Inside corner for strike number 1 to Weeks. Weeks with a single, slapped it to the shortstop, Gilkerson, and Weeks beat it out. She's got some wheels out of that left-hander's batter's box. Pops it up this time to Gilkerson. She says, nope, I'll get you that time. She catches it for out number 3 here in the top of the 6th, and after 5.5, Strasburg 2, and Valley nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
You need unified insulation.
AC always running, second floor always hot.
Electric bills sky high? Don't let the upcoming summer months steam you out of your own home. Call Unified Insulation today. Hi, this is Jeremiah Thomas with Unified Insulation. With our help, your home will be cool and comfortable all summer long. Find us at unifiedinsulation.com.
You need unified insulation.
Bottom of the 6th inning here at Pickerington Central High School. Steps in sophomore first baseman Miley Reifenschneider. She's going to take it high for ball number 1. Reifenschneider, obviously the offense
First baseman number 14, Miley.
on the day for the Lady Tigers. She had a 2-run RBI double back her first time up. Second time up, she struck out. Takes it on the inside corner for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Reifenschneider. Ada Richards and Addie Sibla to follow here in the bottom of the 6th. Strasburg leading 2-0. Swing and a miss on the changeup from Johnson to Reifenschneider. Is going to make it 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Miley Reifenschneider.
Caller.
Going to be high for ball number 2. Runs the count even now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Reifenschneider, the younger cousin of Marietta football commit and Garraway senior Jackson Reifenschneider.
Now batting right fielder number 2, Charlie Reed.
Changeup going to stay high for ball number 3. Runs the count full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The wind still blowing in from center field. Now the payoff pitch from Johnson. Swing and a miss, strike 3 and out number 1 here in the top or the bottom of the 6th inning.
Heading to the plate.
Going to bring in number 55, Ada Richards, the second baseman. She's 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a fly out to left field. Emily Johnson done a nice job in the circle today for the Valley Lady Indians, Shannon, and she's holding her own out there after the 2 runs in the first. She's locked down the Strasburg Lady Tigers.
Yeah, you take that first inning off the board, and she's had a pretty good game.
Swung on and popped out to left field. Left fielder running after, and she makes the catch. Nice job out there in left field by Kendall Chrisman, and that's going to be out number 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Going to bring in number 7, Addie Sibla, 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. Strasburg leads 2-0 here, bottom of the 6th inning. Big thanks to Ron's Heating and Cooling for jumping on during our softball action and coverage this spring. We'll be on the rest of the way until we are done with our spring sports coverage. Ron's Heating and Cooling. Get that air conditioner checked out. It's going to get hot this summer. Inside corner, strike number 1 to Addie Sibla. Now the 0-1 pitch, swung on and driven out to left field. If it stays fair, it's going to be trouble, and it does go foul into the sea of orange. Nice try there by Kendall Chrisman, the left fielder. But the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Don't forget, coming up in our postgame, our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame, we'll announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. Big thanks to Claxon Communication crew today of the main man, Casey Claxon, and Andrew Dunlap out in center field, manning the camera as that's going to get popped up. First baseman under it and makes the catch for out number 3, and that's going to do it. As we head to the top of the 7th inning, Strasburg leads 2-0, 3 outs away from a regional championship appearance on Friday. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Your score remains Strasburg.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Top of the 7th inning, 3 outs away from a regional championship appearance for the Strasburg Lady Tigers, who lead 2-0. But Amelia Spidel's got to get the 3 toughest outs in the game. Kendall Chrisman, Emily Johnson, and Carson Davis going to be fouled off at the plate for strike number 1 to Kendall Chrisman. Again, 2, 3, and 4 for the Lady Indians.
The Lady Tornadoes over here added a couple more runs. They're leading 7-1, headed to the bottom of the 7th inning.
The scores hold up. Both be back here on Friday night. I'm not sure what time their game is. I think they're the late game again. 5 o'clock is probably be the only game, I would imagine. Inside corner strike number 2 to Kendall Chrisman. Both games start at 5 o'clock on Friday night. So we'll see. Hopefully both scores hold up, and we'll be right back here with 2 Tuscarawas County teams battling to go to the state Final Four. The 0-2 pitch swung on and driven down the first base line and just out of the reach of Miley Reifenschneider, but it was foul. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. I'm not sure that song's fair for the River Lady Indians to be playing that song in this inning. They can hear that too. I have the Tiger playing in the background. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and out number 1. They're 2 outs away from the regional championship game. Going to bring in number 12, Emily Johnson. She's 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a fly out to right field. She's done a nice job in the circle today for the Lady Indians. Only giving up the 2 runs back in the first inning to the Tigers. Inside for ball number 1.
Currently at the plate, the pitcher number 12, Emily Johnson.
Appreciate the staff and the hospitality here from Pick Central. Great guys here working up in the press box with us. The ball is going to be fouled down the first base line and out of play. Count even at 1 ball and 1 strike. One of the guys hopefully I'll see at the Swiss Fest in October out of the Alphorns. Am I saying that right? The Alphorns? Yeah. He's a singer, he said. So, of course, during the Swiss Fest, we'll have those guys at center stage there, right in downtown Sugar Creek. Hoping to see those guys. Change up on the outside corner for strike number 2. To Emily Johnson.
Maybe we'll put the pressure on these guys and let them pick player of the game.
That's right. We will. We may do that. Have them pick a player of the game. We have 2 ladies in mind if the score holds up. Now the 0-2 pitch swung on and going to be fouled off as Reifenschneider gave it a try there at first base, but it drops in front of her. Now count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Umpire's done a nice job here today. 1-2 pitch. Ooh, just outside for ball number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Emily Johnson. Carson Davis on deck. And Annika Carpenter, if they can get a runner on. 2-2 pitch, swung on it. Oh, nice play by Miley Reifenschneider. She says, you got me last inning, you're not going to get me again, as Reifenschneider fully stretched out there at first base. Our Wayne Dorr replay, hopefully Casey was able to grab that one. You'll see that nice play there at first by Miley Reifenschneider as she grabs it out of the air. Comes off her feet. She probably can't jump over a wet napkin, but she was able to jump up for that one and record out number 2 here in the top of the 7th. Going to be outside. Ball 1 to Carson Davis.
Yeah, big play right there by Miley Reifenschneider. That ball gets over her glove. That's an easy base hit right there and gives
Swing and a miss to Carson Davis for strike one.
Gives Valley a little bit of hope, but she was able to shut it down.
If we had a defensive play of the game, that probably would have been it. It's a great play there. Either that or Conway's play there at short on the ricochet. Both plays were outstanding today. Swing and a miss by Davis. They're down to their final strike. Strasburg leads 2-0 here in the top of the 7th inning with 2 outs, with a trip to the regional championship game on Friday night at stake. Davis 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a pop out to the second baseman. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and they're off to the regional championship game for the 3rd year in a row for the Strasburg Lady Tigers as they knock off Valley 2-0. Back with our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show after this with Big Z Sports.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Reduce your energy costs and get rebates up to $400? Thad here for TMK Valley Propane. The Ohio Propane Council offers Ohio residents rebates for installing new propane water heaters and furnaces. Heck, even licensed installers can receive incentives for installation. Visit OhioPropaneRebates.com. This public service announcement is brought to you by your friends at TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, WMCommercialRoofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Welcome back to our Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, the Strasburg Lady Tigers advance to the regional championship game for the third year in a row, and they will take on the same opponent as the previous 2 years in the Portsmouth Notre Dame Titans. And Shannon saw another good game in the circle by Amelia Spidell today, and what a great effort there by the senior in the circle, and only needed the 2 runs, and those were produced by Miley Reifenschneider on a 2-run double back in the first inning, and that's all they needed. And 14 big strikeouts from Amelia Spidell gets the win for the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, she's just, automatic in that circle, and when she's not automatic, she has a phenomenal defense that backs her up and makes great plays, and that's how they're able to keep a lot of these teams off the scoreboards.
So another big win for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. 3 wins away now for the state championship. 1 win away to get back to Akron Firestone Stadium. And we're going to wrap our broadcast up here. And, Shannon, we're going to talk about our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. And my vote goes for the first baseman and the number 5 hitter, sophomore Miley Reifenschneider. Had 1 for 3 on the day, but a 2-run double back in the first inning. And a great defensive play here to save a hit. Back in the top of the 7th inning. My vote goes to Miley Reifenschneider.
Yeah, and my vote as well. It goes to Miley. I mean, we've given a lot of shirts to Amelia Spidell, and it's kind of one of those things, she had a great game. You don't ever want to take anything away from her. But that big double there in the first inning that produced those 2 RBIs, and then that defensive play right there that kind of helped shut the 7th inning down. And we got to say the same thing was kind of said about our 2 comrades that were sitting here running the scoreboard and doing the announcing. They agreed with us too. Amelia plays a nice game, but our McInturf Realty Player of the Game is Miley Reifenschneider.
Absolutely. We'll get a picture and post her on social media coming up here in just a little bit. Big thanks to all of our sponsors today. Again, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Wood Electric, Cush Financial Group, Wendy's, the Buckeye Career Center, Wayne Door, Dumont Sporting Goods, and, of course, McInturf Realty. Also, Synergy Sign and Graphics and Hartzler's Quality Housing in Dover. We appreciate everybody's help and sponsorships throughout spring. Big thanks to Andrew Dunlap and the main man, Casey Claxon. Hopefully he'll be back with us on Friday night. I know I'll be back here, unfortunately, all night long. Will not be, has a prior commitment, so I'll be joined by Nick McWilliams on Friday night. Shannon, great job as always. Pleasure doing a game with you.
Yeah, it's always great to get out and do a game with you or any of the guys from Big Z Sports. Great team we have there that covers great teams in sports, so I'll be watching.
Yeah, good luck to Colton and all the regional runners there here in our area as they compete, I believe, tomorrow night and Friday, right?
Yeah, each regional is different, and the group down at Muskingum will be Thursday night for the prelims and then Saturday for the finals.
Again, final score here at Pickerington Central High School in the regional semifinals. Strasburg 2, Valley nothing. We'll see you Friday night for the regional championship and a right to go to the state Final Four. We'll see you at about 4:40 on Friday night for first pitch at 5 o'clock between Strasburg and Portsmouth Notre Dame. For Shannon Thomas, Casey Claxon, Andrew Dunlap, I'm Joe Geckler saying so long, everybody.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.